Join us at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino with the #1 gaming experience and entertainment. The Pahrump Nugget has the #1 dining experience at Stockman Steakhouse, Golden Harvest Cafe, and the Gold Miners Buffet. Come get your game on at the Pahrump Nugget Hotel and Casino.
Today's news is brought to you in part by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrump's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300.
Welcome back to News 46. Affiliated Chiropractic has changed locations and are still expanding their practice. Here's part 1 of 2 parts with Dr. Stephen Jolly.
At the corner of Postal and Loop is the new Affiliated Chiropractic and Physical Therapy, where they have expanded into all new types of treatments. We're going to speak to Dr. Steve Jolly.
Yes, so we currently offer a variety of physical therapy and chiropractic. We have 2 physical therapists on our staff, and we just hired another physical therapy assistant, so we have 3 of those. We do outpatient, which is the majority of our practice. We also do home health. We just started to offer our cardio and our pulmonary rehab, which is new to us. We are able to now see patients after they have a cardiac incident, such as a bypass or a CABG or any type of heart surgery. We see pulmonary patients as well. We still offer our traditional physical therapy after joint replacements and for your knee, shoulder, back. We also do wound care, which is kind of unusual for physical therapists. Not a whole lot offer it, but we do that. We enjoy that. Patients with chronic fatigue syndrome or chronic pain, patients that have been in car accidents, we see those. We have massage. So we do incorporate that into some of our treatments on both chiropractic and physical therapy. Some of them we do an hour-long massage. Just depends on what their needs are and specifically to that patient what's going on. We also have 2 chiropractors, Dr. Christensen and Dr. Taylor, and they are here, both of them throughout the week at different times.
Let's talk a little bit about the cardiac and pulmonary rehab. That's really important and key to getting back to health.
Our new program, what we do is we hook you up to an EKG, basically on your chest, same as you have in the hospital. We monitor your heart rhythm and your the PQRS wave and make sure that as we prescribe exercise and get your heart back into its working condition, that it's where it should be, and monitor it so that we come along in our rehab process the way it should.
Wounds can become quite a problem sometimes to heal, and you guys specialize in that. Tell me what that process is like.
Yeah, so we offer a wide variety of it. We offer from just your standard dressing changes, Una boots. They have a vac system. It's actually like putting a vacuum on a wound, and that happens if we have problems. We do total contact casting, where you put the patient in a cast because they can't get the pressure off the wound. And we see, maybe 10% of our patients are for wound care only. We have a new location. We're right next to the post office. We see a wide variety of insurances. So we currently see Humana. We're able to see Senior Dimensions, Medicare, Medicaid, Blue Cross, St. Mary's, all the local ones here in town. We're able to see almost all of those.
And cash patients too, right?
Yep. We always welcome cash patients to come in, and we work with them as well. On physical therapy, we're open 7 to 5. Chiropractic, they're open now 8 to 6. And we're Monday through Friday. And walk-ins are welcome. It is preferred, though, that we can schedule so that patients don't have to wait very long.
So come on down to Affiliated Chiropractic. They're on the corner of Postal and Loop Roads. You can give them a call at 727-8900. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. Well, it's that time of year again. Soccer season is about to begin. Dave Klassen gives some information about AYSO and how anyone interested in the Youth Soccer League can register.
We are actually having our sign-ups here at the snack bar. AYSO runs a snack bar year-long, all through practices and games. Our last 3 sign-ups are for this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 6 to 8 at our snack bar. They can come and register their kids from 4 years old all the way up to 18. Wow. We have U5 division all the way up to U19 division. It's $95 per child. The sibling is $90 after that.
So kids all the way up to 18 years old can still play with the AYSO?
Yes, in fact, AYSO has adult leagues.
Wow.
And not in our region because I think we don't have enough interest in the adult league, but AYSO goes all the way up to adult leagues.
So it's all one fee, though. It's there's not any additional fee for different ages.
No additional fees. $95 covers your uniform, covers the insurance. It covers a lot of different areas. We use it for maintenance. We use it for field painting.
What kind of paperwork do people need to be prepared to bring for these signups?
If they're a first-time sign-up, they have to bring a copy of their birth certificate for the child. We don't keep a copy. We just look and verify that's the age of the child. Other than that, all they need is is cash or debit card. We aren't taking checks this year, but cash or debit card. Again, it's just $95, and that covers all year long.
And so, will they need to pass a sports physical?
No sports physicals at all. AYSO is open registration. Everybody plays. Anybody that signs up in our organization plays at least half the game, no matter what their ability is.
What will be the requirements for practicing games for the year?
Requirements for practicing: they need to have shin guards. They need to have, in the older divisions, we ask them to wear cleats, soccer cleats. The U6 division, U5 division, they really don't need cleats. They're not in that form yet, but we ask them, we try to get them to wear cleats, but it's not required in those younger divisions.
What kind of commitment are you talking about for the time period per week and for the season?
It depends on the age group. The younger kids, U5 and U6, practice 1 day a week. The U8 division 2 days a week and a game on Friday or Saturday morning. And that's the same with all the divisions from U8 and above. It's 2 days a week of practice and then a Friday or Saturday game.
And how long is the season?
Season starts September 6th. It runs through November 3rd. And then we have playoffs after that for the U10 division and above. And if they get first or second in our playoffs, they go to Summerlin, or Bullhead actually this year, for area playoffs in December.
So this will be Wednesday night and Thursday night from 6 to 8 p.m. here on Honeysuckle at Ian Dorsch Memorial Park. Be prepared to bring the sign-up fee and the paperwork. And then for any other information, is there a number to call or website?
They can go on PahrumPAYSO.com. They can go on that website. It'll give them information. They can call my number. I'm not, they can look it up in our website. It'll give my number. They can call me. We also are looking for more sponsors. What they get for their sponsor of $300 is they get a 4x4 banner that we hang on our backstop area here. They get a name of their business on one of the uniforms, not all, but just one. And then we use that sponsorship money for other things.
And now let's go over to Deanna O'Donnell with your entertainment this week.
Sprint car driver Kramer Williamson passed away on Sunday after suffering multiple injuries in a qualifying race at Lincoln Speedway in Abbotston, Pennsylvania on Saturday. Williamson's car took a series of flips on the second turn of the first URC 360 sprint car heat race. Williamson underwent surgery on Saturday after being airlifted to the trauma center of York Hospital. One of the more accomplished sprint car drivers, Williamson won 410 such races throughout his illustrious career, including 67 victories and 3 individual championships in the United Racing Company 360 Sprint Series. He'd been racing since 1968. Rapper 50 Cent entered a not guilty plea to domestic violence and vandalism charges in a Los Angeles County court on Monday. The 37-year-old artist, whose real name is Curtis Jackson, was ordered to return to the Van Nuys, California courtroom on September 4th for a pretrial hearing for 1 count of domestic violence and 4 counts of vandalism. NBC's veteran John Palmer, who worked the White House beat during 2 presidential administrations and anchored the network's initial coverage of the Space Shuttle Challenger disaster, died Saturday. The 77-year-old Kingsport, Tennessee native passed away after a brief illness. He is described as a brave and tireless journalist who guided viewers through many of the most significant events of the past half-century, from the early days of the Civil Rights Movement through the tragedy of 9/11. One Direction have already conquered the music world. Now one of the Fab Five is set to conquer the football world by storm. Louis Tomlinson has signed a deal with English second division club Doncaster Rovers in one of the most bizarre deals for some time. Tomlinson, who stars alongside Zayn Malik, Harry Styles, Niall Horan, and Liam Payne, is part of the biggest and most successful boy band on the planet. One Direction have broken record after record during their rise from losing Britain's X Factor competition in 2010. in. They are the only UK band to have had their first 2 albums reach #1 in the US and have over 18.5 million followers on Twitter. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your entertainment this week.
Thank you, Deanna. And now Angela Miles is back with today's First Business Brief.
This is the First Business Brief for Wednesday, August 7th. I'm Angela Miles. President Obama is calling on Congress to overhaul mortgage lenders Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. The president wants to end the odds of another government bailout for those agencies. Americans are holding on to cars and trucks longer. The average age of vehicles in the U.S. is now 11.4 years, up from 11.2 last year. As overall quality improves, drivers are in less of a rush to replace vehicles. However, it's not stopping them from buying new cars. Currently, auto sales are on track for a record year for the first time since 2007. And would you buy a Monet or Renoir from Amazon.com? The online retailer is betting you would. More than 40,000 works of fine art, some with price tags above $1 million, are available on the site. There are other works available in the $25 to $100 range. That's a First Business Brief. I'm Angela Miles.
Thanks so much, Angela. Now for the Gabe update.
Gabe update. Gabriel. Gabriel's home.
Yes.
He was released from the NICU at Southern Hills on the 1st of August, so we've had him home for a few days now. He's gaining weight. He's up to 7 pounds 1 ounce and about 21 inches long, so he's growing. And considering how premature he is, because he was actually due August 25th, he's charting. So his growth rate is doing so well that he's charting at a newborn level. So we're really, really proud of him. He's doing really well, and he's really such a calm baby. Like I guess he, like a lot of babies stay up all night. It's my first kid, so
yes.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Gabe was.
But he doesn't like stay up all night crying. He's really quiet and calm. It's really sweet. He still wakes up exactly every 2 hours for his feeding, so you don't miss out on those. But he's doing really good, and he makes these funny sounds. I guess it's a preemie thing, but he makes these little like gurgles and chirps. He sounds like a mogwai from Gremlins. So we started calling him Gizmo around the house because that's exactly what he sounds like. He's like, and you're like, what? So
Well,
he's doing
I'm
good.
so happy I got to see pictures of him, and of course we're going to make Rick bring some tomorrow.
I'll bring
'Cause I know you guys are interested because we've had some phone calls about Gabriel and Debbie and Gabriel was 6 weeks premature, and
6.5.
Yeah, and you were saying that he's not even supposed to be here yet.
Yeah, it's funny to have him at home because he's not due until the end of August. So it's kind of like surreal.
We're just glad he's home. We're glad Debbie's okay, and it's so exciting to have him around, and we're so happy that Gabe is here and he's doing well and healthy.
I'll bring photos and maybe some video. We'll see what I can scrounge up.
I just want to squeeze him. So after this break, we'll have your weather and some announcements about the Grand Marshal nominees. Stay tuned.